All right. Welcome, welcome. VC Playmakers. We are back after a short hiatus. Lots to catch up on, lots to cover. We had two pretty interesting conference championship games. Gonna review those, and then we have a pretty big game coming up on Sunday. So, without further ado, I will go ahead and introduce. Let's start with Aaron, former champ. Aaron, Shedeur's number one fan. Aaron, we got a big breezy coming in, big easy, Roski, and memoirs of a madman, Chris, the man behind this madness here. And then I believe we are going to kick it to Aaron for some Shedeur watch.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Shedeur watch. I mean,
Shedeur
it's
show.
Shedeur living the dream, baby. Pro bowler, put some respect on his name. You know, he is going to go down in the history books as a pro bowler. Did anyone see that coming?
Is he playing flag football right now? I think
He
it's
is
right now.
Yeah,
Right
it's
now.
literally right now.
There you go. How many people aren't playing it? Exactly. You know?
How many passed up on it?
I
That's true.
Some people couldn't step up to the competition. I would be quaking in my that's their knees slapping back and forth, you know?
I mean, Shedeur is it? He's the second too, right? To Flacco.
The
Oh.
second to Flacco.
I think isn't
Was this a
Flacco the
developing story?
starter?
Oh, it's Flacco playing too.
Well,
I think it's Joe Flacco, isn't it?
It gets better and better.
Is it not
Whoa.
for the AFC? I think it is.
Wait, I stopped paying attention when I heard
Burrow is
Shedeur
playing,
pro
my
bowler.
bad.
Okay.
My bad. Burrow's playing. Joe Flacco
I
was
was
going to
hoping it
play
was
if Burrow
Flacco.
stepped. I know. Same here. My bad.
Now he has a real opportunity to make his input on the game and let the world know what to expect. I mean, well, side note on that, the soon-to-be MVP, we all think, Matthew Stafford has only been a Pro Bowler 3 times. Shedeur did it in his first season. So, I mean, if he's on that trajectory, let's go, baby. Future Super Bowl winner, future NFL MVP, Shedeur watch 2026. I love it.
I was curious. I was like, Shedeur, what? First of all, does the Pro Bowl mean anything anymore? I don't know. But
no.
if you look
Nah.
at those that opted out, I mean, like most of them were injured. They couldn't play. No hate on Shedeur, but the AFC was not not a lot of choices. The NFC's stacked. They got. I mean, I just saw Goff was playing. They got Hurts. AFC struggled though in the Pro Bowl this year.
We should
Nothing
look
against
to see
Shedeur.
how far we had to go down the list
pretty
to
low.
find somebody who said yes
Right?
It's pretty.
in the AFC.
It's a lot.
Hey, it doesn't matter where you're drafted. It just matters if you're in there playing. By that logic, hey, we should have never given Thomas Edward Patrick Brady a chance because he was drafted where he was.
Oh, I
Right?
hope
How far down
he has
was
2
he?
middle names. I didn't know
Repeat
that.
his name again?
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Just so
Ooh,
we're
wow.
all aware.
Wow.
As you can tell, I'm brushing up for my future fandom to be lifelong. Here we come, baby.
Former
lifelong Patriots fan.
Yeah. Edward Patrick.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do some research to find out how many people passed over, but I know Josh Allen was hurt. There's a bunch of guys that were
Herbert
hurt.
was
Bo
the
Nix is
alternate.
hurt.
Bo
Herbert's
Nix,
hurt.
yeah.
You know, we probably could go on and on. Cam Ward's probably hurt. The other rookie that'd be more deserving.
More
You know.
deserving. Oh, well, that's insulting.
If we could pick from the NFC, would you take Tyler Shook over Shedeur Sanders? 100%.
Not being a
Yeah.
homer. Not being a homer.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
How many of those players had to beat out the quarterback, had to have a quarterback competition? All the other ones were just handed the position. The adversity this young man is going through.
Not Shook.
Clear the agenda, Chris. We'll be talking about this for the next hour.
This is the topic for the day.
Now to real news. Bill Belichick, not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh my God, I
What?
can't
So
believe
yeah, the Hall of Fame means nothing either. It's insane. If he doesn't get it,
That's-
no coach will ever get it.
Oof. I couldn't disagree more. It's well deserved.
I feel like the last week or week and a half was all clickbait. I feel like I thought I was getting punked. Like, that's not a real story.
Right.
This is Shedeur Pro Bowler is not a real story. And then Belichick. Let me just read this to you. Belichick has the most Super Bowl wins as a coach, 8. Most Super Bowl wins as a head coach, 6. Most Super Bowl appearances, 12. Most playoff wins as a head coach, 31. Most division championships, 17. And he's a 3-time coach of the year.
And he's won Super Bowls as a coordinator.
Defensive coordinator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a 65% winning percentage.
Yeah, I don't.
How?
And people forget wasn't he the GM for the Patriots, basically? Also,
yeah. He was the GM.
He ran the draft. So, I mean, what other coaches do that?
Explains why they never had any good draft talent there ever, and Tom Brady had to carry him. Just saying. When the goal left, then look what happened.
I'll say at the end, it got really questionable, but that run, man.
Okay, well, let's put it in perspective here. Yes, his dominance was absolutely amazing from a coaching perspective. However, if you were looking at the criteria of what a first ballot Hall of Famer, now he will be a Hall of Famer. We all know that. But a first ballot Hall of Famer, there was punitive results from him being a cheater. That's all there is to it.
Spygate and Deflategate.
Exactly. You cheated. You got caught. The
asterisk.
organization was punished. And you're getting punished as not a first ballot Hall of Famer because you did an amazing job, but you cheated.
So
you are a cheater.
All those stats that Chris listed, just throw a little asterisk next to all of them.
Yeah. Hey, Barry Bonds. I mean,
steroids.
Yeah, exactly. That's cheating. There's levels to this, but I'm just saying, like, people get punished.
It
for
does
cheating.
feel like a statement from the NFL that they're also saying that a head coach will never be a first round ballot. Like, I think that's also that's just where they're putting that. But yeah, I mean,
I'll put the future bet right now on Andy Reid.
If that happens, that would be crazy.
Well, if you break down Deflategate and Spygate, I think now when people look at Deflategate, everyone thinks that was a joke. I mean, it's not even a real, like, what evidence did you have? Spygate, there's a lot of teams doing that. I'm not excusing it. I think some of this it's right. Reporters that are voting. Belichick was a jerk to the reporters. He wouldn't give them anything. And so how much of this is like a personal vendetta? And granted, I'm not a homer for Bill Belichick. I'm not a Patriots fan, but when you stack him up,
right.
Aaron is, when you stack him up against all these other coaches, that's a joke.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I just think if you put it on paper, every coach's resume against Bill Belichick's, there's absolutely no way no one can compete with him, right? And you're going to say that's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, then no coach is going to be a first ballot. And 2 instances of cheating, yes, okay, whatever, he got caught. But does that really overshadow, like, it's not like he did it every single season. And again, I'm not a Patriots fan either. He used to hate the Patriots, for a matter of fact. Sorry, Aaron. Even though
I did too.
The fact you knew Tom Brady's full name, which is kind of questionable, but still.
He also could have made that up, and I would never know.
We'll fact check it. We'll fact check that. But I mean, I think it's a personal thing. There's absolutely no way this isn't a personal vendetta. The fact that, like you said, Chris, he was a jerk. He a certain way, but the numbers don't lie. The guy would win because obviously he's not in the NFL anymore, but he was a winner. And for him not to be a first ballot,
And if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? Isn't that
true.
what
That's true.
I do like that saying.
Isn't that what
That's
they say?
Just don't get
He
caught,
cares
because Roski
more.
made an interesting point.
He cared
He
more.
got caught a
That's-
couple times. How many times did he not get caught cheating?
Exactly.
That's true.
It's probably his staff that got caught. He was the mastermind, and they are the ones that got
Absolutely. 1,000%.
Well, on top
caught. He
of
was
that,
clever
I mean,
enough to distance himself.
the Robert Kraft snub too. Maybe it's a
Oh yeah.
Well, Crafty had some other off the field questionable stuff, right? So that one might be a
that's
little.
true.
Jerry Jones is the only other owner that's in the Hall of Fame, I think. Is that right? But I mean, Kraft will get in as well. But it's
Not Al Davis?
maybe Alice.
It might be.
Maybe
Yeah.
Alice. Should check that. We have some homework.
Anyway.
But the other thing that I had heard, I don't want to take credit for that one, is that 2028 There is Thomas
Thomas.
Edward Patrick Brady. I mean, what if they did an all Patriots Hall of Fame?
Oh,
Kraft,
that doesn't sound good.
Well,
That just sounds gross.
I
Bill
think
Belichick,
Edelman
Gronk
is eligible next year,
next year. So if
and
he gets
Gronk
pushed
is
again,
eligible next year too. I think, right?
or they go the opposite way and say, we all know Tom's going to be in. Just put them all in. We'll do all Hall of
Patriot.
Fame for the Pats, and
Rename the
hopefully I'll
Hall
be
of
a
Fame the
lifelong fan during
Patriots.
that time. It'll be amazing.
Yeah, hopefully it'll feel good for you.
Yeah.
Are they going to
I hope
punish
that
Tom
works
for
out for you.
Deflategate?
He was an innocent bystander.
They were his footballs.
He used the equipment that was provided to him. He didn't know the difference.
He didn't have no clue.
Aaron, you're in
It
the
was too
wrong
cold. He
business.
couldn't feel it.
You need to be a lobbyist somewhere.
Yeah, he's like a ultimate spin master.
Now, hold on.
Speaking-
Aaron, hold on. What's Robert Gronkowski's full name?
Robert Gronkowski.
What's the
Robert-
middle
That's
name?
it.
No middle name?
No middle name.
Robert
Wolfgang.
Patrick
Oh, okay.
Edward Gronkowski Jr.
Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, Gronkowski. The third.
I don't think Gronk
All right.
knows his full name.
No,
Kidding.
No, probably doesn't.
it's Gronk. That's his name. Let's go then. We talk about frozen, deflated footballs. Let's talk about the Patriots and Broncos game. So just your takeaways, anyone you want to give a flex to, anyone you want to give a wedgie to. I know it was a week and a half ago, but
It's
I mean, I'll be
yeah. This was
honest.
a lot happened, and
Yeah.
I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. I didn't know who to be rooting for in the next round, so it was on pins and needles for me. I guess a shout out would be going to the young man who tried to put the team on his back with a broken ankle. I mean, not everyone can say when they get a boo boo that they can perform and step up for their team in the biggest moments.
until it didn't, right? Until it then just went.
But oh yeah, them having backup, and you kind of expected what to happen. The weather was a condition that I think everyone should have kind of known.
It actually was
And-
not like, yeah, it came out of left. I had a wedgie and a flex for the weather.
oh, I had a
the-
flex for the weather too.
Yeah,
Nice.
because the
Nice.
weather. I mean, it made for snow always makes for such good, fun football. But also, I don't think they expected it at all. I think they were expecting some light flurries, is what they were saying. And if you look at the beginning of that game and just the second half, I mean, they look like it happened on two
different games?
days.
Yeah.
It was insane. So again, even when the Patriots are not playing at home, they still brought the weather with them and still had the weather on their team. So it's why I don't think they're going to win in Seattle, but that's for a later conversation.
Well, don't you think on the weather part, like that's part of the coaching staff's job to know what the weather and what can turn out and what will be happening, right? Like it was 2 different
Absolutely.
games, like you said, but still, like you coach the
Oh.
first half or the first part of the game a certain way,
And they adjusted.
knowing
Vrabel
what could happen
adjusted.
next.
Yeah, Vrabel
That's why
adjusted.
Belichick wasn't in the
Peyton
Hall of
did.
Fame. He's
Why?
he's not a weatherman. That's why. Makes sense. Aaron,
Yep.
I got you.
I mean, I gotta agree, Aaron. I think maybe it wasn't as extreme because I heard that too. It wasn't going to be as extreme, but you knew snow was coming, and so you had to prepare for that. So when Denver decided to not kick that field goal in the first quarter, when the weather was
Yeah.
nice, you know,
true.
because the Patriots, there's other games in the playoffs that had bad weather and the offenses couldn't do anything, and so I understand the NFL getting more aggressive and they're using analytics, but the Detroit Lions lost to the 49ers because they did not take the points a few years ago. They should have absolutely won that game, but they're too aggressive. This came back to Sean Payton's got to get a wedgie, I think, for
sure.
whoever was on his staff to talk about the weather, but you've got to take those points. They blew it.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's all the Patriots had to
actually
do. Was get up and then not have to adjust defense the rest of the game. Sorry,
I
go
actually
ahead,
had
Rusty.
Champagne as a wedgie because of that specifically. You got to take the points. You got to get those, get that momentum going at least, and set yourself up for a second half. Obviously, the weather played a big factor in the second half, but I used to, obviously Sean Payton comes from the Saints as a head coach. I like his play calling. I'm with it, but in
He's a good
specific
coach.
games, it can screw you, right? And
Yeah.
I mean, you got to live with it, right? So at this point, he's got to live with it. He made a mistake. He should have taken the points, but sometimes those gutsy calls is what helps you get to the big game and then ultimately win the big game, right? So, but in this case, I would agree and say a wedgie to Sean Payton for that.
And Jared Stidham's got to get some wedgies too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
that,
God,
that
some of
what
those
was he
like
doing?
those pitches, I guess they were pitches. They were, oh my God, there was like a couple of them. I was like, what is he doing with that ball?
It's like clear panicking, Will Levis
Mhm.
style.
Clearly not a Pro Bowler like another quarterback we were talking about earlier.
Clearly not. And
True.
didn't throw nearly enough interceptions as much as Shedeur did to make the Pro Bowl. So
Right.
at
those
least he
those are
scored.
completions depending on how you look at it.
That's true.
To somebody.
Master of spin.
But yeah, if I was going to give flexes, the defense from both teams played really well.
Yeah.
I know the weather contributed to that in the second half, but
Surtain,
yeah.
he had a good
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, that
Mhm.
guy's a stud. Surtain the second. I don't know his middle name, but Patrick Surtain the second is a stud.
Patrick
You guys need
Edwards.
to step it up.
Yeah, I had the Broncos defense too. They sacked Drake May 5 times, which is impressive.
They hurt him a little bit,
Yeah.
right? He got a little banged up for the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah.
Only controversy on that. They haven't been listing him as injured, and it's kind of a lingering issue. They're waffling back and forth on that too. So we'll see how Vegas likes hearing that information.
I think that's just all part of the narrative. They got to build up
The
the
mystique.
stories. Yeah. Just like Sam Darnold and the oblique injury. Like they need the drama.
Yeah.
He was
That's
listed
true.
though.
True.
Chelsea, was that you talked about Vrabel adjusting in the second half, or was that you?
Yeah.
You want to dive into that a little bit?
Yeah, no, but it's a good point. Like you have to prepare for the weather, and I
Mhm.
totally agree. I think Sean Payton not going for it. That's all Variable had to do. There's like they know it's going to be a ground and pound game. Like it's not going to be a matter of how many points you can score. It's just don't let the other team score points, and it's exactly what they did. They went with the run game immediately. They took so much off of Drake May as soon as it started getting really snowy. I mean, they just seemed they seemed prepared for it, and the Broncos didn't. But to be fair, I think they made it interesting. The Broncos did. I thought for sure it was going to be a blowout, and it absolutely was not. So, and Stidham throwing that, like launching that touchdown, that was like the first quarter, right, of the game. I
Yeah,
think
the game started hot.
Second
It might have
drive, I
been the
believe,
first
yeah.
drive, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it didn't take a whole lot, but at least he had that. At least he had some cushion to not be a complete embarrassment. So it was a good game.
Yeah. All right. Anything else about Patriots Broncos?
I mean,
Well,
I'll just say that when I saw Stidham with that drive and that bomb that he threw to Mims, I was like, oh, okay. Because I had the Patriots in the Super Bowl, so I'm like, crap, here we go. I'm bad luck. And I was like, the Broncos are probably gonna just blow right over the Patriots, and then that was it. So I was like, okay, at least I got my prediction right.
Well, as not the lifelong Saints fan, so the defender should be Roski here for Sean Payton. The slander that's going on for this coach is ridiculous. Just because he's the play caller doesn't mean he should be held accountable. He fired his OC, so the right person got fired for not calling the right plays, even though he's the play caller. So I'm not quite sure how that works out, but
Yeah.
the right person got punished, it sounds like.
We're suspending logic presently.
That's some strong plot armor right there that he has.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, no offense, Roski, but I don't like Sean Payton just because of the whole the targeting, right, debacle that he was in. You want to talk about some black marks on a coaching career?
Bountygate. There you go.
What was it called?
Who was the defensive coordinator
Bountygate.
with that?
Yes, thank you. Bountygate.
It was oh my God, something Williams. I can't remember his first name.
I forgot about that.
Oh my God, what's
Yeah.
his name? He got suspended too for a year or two. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I forget his name.
So I can't.
It'll
But
come back to me.
but the head coach, I mean, that's just the job. You have to take the bad with the good.
You got to make those tough decisions.
Uh-huh.
All
Well,
right, let's go. Rams
Yes.
going into Seattle.
speaking of not
Yeah.
putting points up, not going for a field goal, going for
Yeah.
the 2
Greg
points.
Williams, sorry. Greg Williams.
Greg Williams. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the defense coordinator. Yeah, I can see him
Mhm.
now. I was picturing somebody else, but
I had the same.
he wore
yeah.
glasses too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that I have a big wedgie for Sean McVay for a multitude of reasons, but one was the not going for the points, trying to go for it on
Yep.
4th
Mhm.
down and not just
Because there
taking
was
the
4
field
minutes
goal.
left, right?
Mm-hmm. And then
Yep.
he threw like 2 timeouts, like a timeout before the 2-minute warning, then like threw another timeout. I don't know if he was hoping for the challenge or what was happening there. But yeah, sorry. Yes, but I have a wedgie for his. Did you guys catch his post game interview? How he blamed, like he said the Seahawks got lucky. Basically, is what he said, that they
Wow.
lucked out. That that's not what they were planning for, and the fact that they got like double covered like Kyron, I think, or something like that, right? That basically the Seahawks got lucky, and that just feels like such a cop out. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, it's,
I know. I
yeah.
think you
Own
broke
it.
some coaching
Own the
like
loss.
etiquette there.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it was a good game to watch. You like offense, it's a good game to
Mhm.
watch. I didn't expect the score to be like that. Jackson Smith and Jigba and Puka Nacua, those guys are beasts. And these offenses use them similarly. They're lining them up in the
Yeah.
backfield. They put them all over the place. And those guys were great. Both quarterbacks were excellent. I flexed to both those guys, Stafford and Sam Darnold. I think 0 interceptions.
And like
I do
300,
have a
30
wedgie.
yards.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep. 346.
They're
Ooh.
the I don't know his first name. Hopefully Aaron does. Holden, the Seahawks cornerback.
Oh, yeah.
Rams go for it on 4th down, and then he's taunting the sideline, and he's taunting Stafford too. And so the boneheaded play to, like, you got to keep your emotional wit. So then they get more
Mhm.
chances, and then Stafford, it just felt like, okay, that's what you want to do. Then he threw a touchdown on that cornerback the very next play. I was like, man, that was the ultimate flex right there of Stafford.
Yep.
If you did it on purpose, yeah, good on you, man. I thought the game was going to change right there.
I was like, that's it. That's the game. He just lost them that game for that stupid taunting call.
Mhm.
And I
Well, I think
imagine
we all
Stafford,
agree no one expected Sam Darnold to continue to play.
especially not
Like-
Aaron. You have been talking smack about Sam Darnold all season.
And the commish. Yep.
And he
Yeah, I might have to change
played
my tune here
perfectly.
soon.
He played a perfect
Yeah,
game.
it was amazing.
He played such a good game. It pissed off the Vikings organization so bad
Yep.
that they fired their GM. Like,
The GM. Yep.
yeah, but like way later,
I'm-
they could have fired him like weeks ago. But they were so
And the
mad.
team
that
has a
the
really
Seahawks
good
made it.
record with him being the GM. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, you're just looking for a
14-3.
scapegoat now. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's a flex. Flex for Donald, not for. I mean, obviously he's playing really good right now, but flex for showing up the Vikings, picking the
yeah.
wrong guy. You know, McCarthy just looks terrible. And now I heard rumors supposedly that they're trying to announce to see what trades they can get for McCarthy, but
Oh, nothing.
who's going to be
He's not-
interested?
You heard what Justin Jefferson said, right? Woo!
What
What did he say? I didn't hear that.
If I'm not mistaken, he basically said, yeah, I'm paraphrasing, but I don't know why we would have got rid of a quarterback who knows the plays and has the connections and try and start over.
That's a great point.
That
Yeah.
Great
shows
question.
a bad morale in the locker room situation. But it's
Mhm.
true.
That's true.
It felt like, but it kind of felt like, I mean, they took the risk, right? Oh man, I've been listening to the NFL like serious, and all they've been talking about is this GM getting fired, and just how that's the risk you take, right? You hope that you're making the right call, but I don't know. It just feels like in hindsight, when you what is it? You trust, know thy enemy, or better to dance with the devil you know, or what's the saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's the
when you-
devil you know, or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
when you know what you are going to get out of this guy, why don't you stick with him? Like, why do you draft this rookie? I don't understand, but
Did
Yeah,
they offer
Vikings.
Darnold anything? I mean, was it even like a
No.
1-year contract, or because
They let him walk.
JJ gets drafted, but he's hurt, so they can't even
I
see what he
think
can do.
I think they did, but he didn't want to be on a team where he was going to have to compete for the job. He wanted to go to a
That's
team where
good
he
for
knew
him.
he was going to be the starter. So,
He gambled on himself. Love
and
it.
same with
Hey.
Daniel Jones did the same thing, right?
Oh,
Going to a
yeah.
team
Oh
that
yeah,
he
I heard that
knows.
one. Yeah.
'Cause they had like 5
Mhm.
quarterbacks at one time. So they
Yeah.
did.
So kind of like the Browns.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, one Pro Bowler though.
Right. True.
One
True.
active Pro
one.
Bowler, okay?
Touche.
In the history of
Well
the
played.
Browns.
Excellent point.
In the history of
Funny.
the Browns. Oh man.
But
And
yeah,
then the
good win.
that Rams punt returner, poor kid. I mean, just
Oh yeah.
misjudging that ball. It hits him in his helmet, I think. That guy was getting death threats, like these kickers that miss kicks. I mean, that was a huge game changer right there too.
It was.
This game could have gone either way. There was multiple
Yeah.
opportunities where, the
And
butterfly effect almost.
and that was didn't Sean McVay fire the special teams coach
Yep.
like a few weeks
Yeah.
ago? And then there it is, right? A special teams error that,
They were terrible all year long. Missing
yeah,
kicks, blocked field goals. I mean, you name it.
it was their
One
one
job.
weakness. One job. Catch
One
balls.
job. Yeah.
So simple.
Just do
Yeah,
better.
I think the play calling offensively was really good, and yeah, it was a fun game to watch. I mean, really, I didn't have a dog in the fight since they're both rivals to my 49ers, but I was more rooting for the Seahawks, which I'm going to hate them real soon, I think, but I hate them again.
Again, oof. Means I might like them again. So we're kind of in the same boat on
Yeah.
opposite sides rowing.
Opposite
And
side.
Yeah,
now's
we're
your
going the
chance, Aaron.
opposite. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can jump on that Seahawks bandwagon.
Well, I can just actually change the eagle I have on my current jerseys and modify it to like a Seahawk. They're both birds, so
They're both birds.
colors are pretty close.
To
Yeah,
be fair, the
pretty close.
Seahawk isn't even a real animal anyway, so just make up a bird.
Well, what was the ranking? The Seahawk rides on top of a bear, so the Seahawks were better. Is that what Aaron said previously?
That's true.
We were
They have
ranking
the eye in the
animals?
sky.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Aaron, if we're rowing in the same boat, are we just rowing in a circle since we're going opposite directions? Is that what we're doing?
Well, I think so. You're rowing this way, I'm rowing that way, so we're just stuck in
We're
the middle.
just-
We're just
Good.
Just
running.
gonna start
Yeah.
twirling.
Anything else on
Oh,
the
man.
Rams and Seahawks?
Hey, I mean, I'll just say JSN, man. That kid's amazing. To me, I agree. Puka and JSN, they're on a different tier, right? But I don't know. To me, I just feel like JSN's that guy. Like you need a big play and a sure play. Like
Dude,
to me,
he's
like
everywhere.
a smidge
He's everywhere.
over Puka, just because, yeah.
He's the deep threat.
But they're
he's
both
the
there.
slot.
They're different tiers, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's his third year. So he's still pretty young. Puka's young. I mean, we're gonna see these guys play against each other
Puka's
for
going into his third year, yeah.
So for a few years. This was they played the 3 games they played this year were good. It was fun to watch the Rams and the Seahawks again with no
Mm-hmm.
dog in the fight, but yeah. That'll be a good rivalry.
Oh yeah.
JSN, 10 catches, 153 yards, and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
a regular,
Puka,
just a Tuesday for him.
right.
Yeah, seriously.
Puka had 9 receptions, 165, and a touchdown.
Oof. Yeah, they're there in there. They're neck and neck, seriously. 1 and 2. Maybe 1A, 1B in the league when it comes to wide receivers. Yeah, those. And Puka's still in my rookie technically they're both are, right? They're both on
Yeah.
rookie contracts
I
if
think
you
so.
think about it. But Puka's a
did
later
for-
pick, so he's less money.
I did forget. I did have a flex actually for Kenneth Walker Jr.
Oh, he looks
Oh, yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been a while since I've really watched many Seahawks games, but I was getting beast mode flashbacks. He was insane. He played so well, and without having Charbonnet to give him any kind of relief,
Mm-hmm.
he played really well. I was really impressed. It really reminded me a lot of beast mode.
Yeah,
it just shows you how much he could do if he's number one. You know, I
if
think.
if
Stepped
he's
up when he
healthy,
had
he gets
to.
the lion share.
Mhm.
He's a fantasy dream if he stays
Yeah.
healthy, but not having to
And that-
share with Charbonnet.
Yeah, I think that's what Eric, Kamish was banking on when he drafted both of them. You know, the fact that one of them's got to pop off, right? And typically you expect Walker to be the pop off, but it just wasn't happening until obviously Charbonnet goes down, and now we could see what Walker can do.
I think rushing against the 49ers 2 weeks, 2 games within 3 weeks, it was good for his confidence. Take that for what it's worth.
Is that all you have to do? Just go play the Niners real quick. Just do a quick confidence.
Just play the Niners.
A little tune-up game.
Hey,
You'll feel
speaking
real
of the
good about
Niners,
yourself.
speaking of the Niners, really quick, did you guys hear about the whole practice facility and the fact that it's near
The substation?
electromagnetic? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you guys think there's any truth to that? That's why there's so many injuries.
They've been practicing there for a long time, even when they were still at Candlestick. That was their practice facility, wasn't it? Or wasn't it in that same area? So I feel like they've been, you spend a lot of time at the practice field. So the fact that the injury thing hasn't really come up until maybe the last few years, I don't think there's enough data on it. I more think it's Shanahan pushing his players too hard and not giving them enough time to recover. And I think we don't take that away from Shanahan. I think he deserves the criticism.
I say rule it out. I mean, it feels like that's not going to be the reason, like what Chelsea said, but rule it out. Let's find out if there's something to it.
For sure. No. I just thought it was curious because the Seahawks and the Patriots aren't practicing there, so
for that reason
they did like
superstitious. So I don't know.
Oh no, the Pro Bowl
supposedly
there,
I heard that. Is it?
It is. Yeah.
Quick, I just looked. It's 52-44 right now. Game's still going on, so it's a defensive flag football battle.
Yeah, Shedeur scored. I saw him. It's not that they all scored, but Shedeur did score.
Oh, there you go.
It's only the third quarter. AFC is 52 points, so Shedeur's winning, Aaron.
Yeah. Never a doubt.
He's going trying to make the Olympics in that flag football team.
Hey.
Oh.
I can't wait to talk about that controversy. Those guys think that Patrick Mahomes is not as good as a quarterback as whoever the scrub is they have right now. Okay. Missed me with that.
All right, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Let's get a score prediction from each of you, if you don't mind.
Let's see.
I'll go Seahawks. I've had them in my top. I've ranked them number one. However long we've been doing those rankings, so I think that they're just a better team overall, and it's not going to snow. So
true. No rain either, right?
Mm-hmm. And in that stadium, no. Well, they're in San Francisco. There's gonna be a lot of Seahawks fans there. A ton of Seahawks fans there.
There will be.
Yep.
I'm nervous because I know the Seahawks. My brain wants to say Seahawks. Well, my other brain wants to say Pats because my money's on it.
Yeah, you're
I got
for
my wallet.
Cash.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with the Patriots just because that's who I banked on since before the playoffs started. So I'm gonna say Patriots, but I know it's gonna be almost nearly impossible because the Seahawks are balling right now. They have everything on offense. We know what they can do on defense, so they're clicking right now. So makes me nervous, but I'm still gonna say I'm gonna stick with the Patriots.
Now, before you go, no, Roski, and in the game, if you took the money out of it, you're rooting for the Patriots.
If I take the money out of it, no, Seahawks.
Chelsea, are you rooting for Seahawks?
I'm rooting for the Seahawks. Yeah. I mean, know, I'm not rooting for them. I'm not gonna make a sign or anything. But I definitely don't want the Patriots to win.
Paint your face.
Write that down.
Paint your face.
Right, so I guess no matter I wouldn't be rooting for the Patriots at all. They'd have to be playing a
There's
team
no chance.
Dislike more. I just think
the Raiders.
I believe in the Seahawks. The Raiders. which is so funny. That would never happen.
You just wait. They
Wait
said
till
Shedeur
everyone
was going
knows
to be a
that.
Pro Bowler.
The Raiders are so unlikely to make the Super Bowl. Just kidding. No, but yeah, I think, like I said, I had JSN this year in fantasy, so I had a reason to watch the games and I was invested in them. So yeah, the Seahawks still.
And Roach, what's your prediction?
This is one of those unique opportunities in life where I get to be happy either direction. I
You're
have
gonna
the
be
jerseys of
lifelong no matter
either
what,
one.
right?
Exactly. I can just
Is
go
this
in
your
my
fandom?
closet
Is your
downstairs.
fandom on the
Watch
line here?
No. Oh yeah, whoever wins. But basically, my fandom is represented by me going down to the garage because I moved here not too long ago, and digging out whichever hat of the Super Bowl winner. Because at one point I was a lifelong fan of each, so I already have
I
everything
know that.
gear wise. Yeah, so I'm happy on that part. The Patriots are kind of on a little historic run here, you could say. It's reigniting that old flame, that high school crush, I guess you could say. They 9-0 on the road. Flashes of Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. The
This
coach
rolls off the
coming back
tongue.
full
It's
circle.
so
Like,
smooth.
oh man, I can't wait. We're all
That-
in on the Pats. We are all in. Sam Darnold will not continue this run. The reason we all decided that the Seahawks were not for real, with the exception of Chelsea, allegedly.
Mhm.
Someone pull
It's
the bot
true.
on that, please.
You can't.
Because we don't trust Sam
I got
Darnold.
receipts.
I think I took the Seahawks too when we did that ranking of who you didn't want to play.
The Seahawks defense.
Well, a team. It was team though.
See, carried by the defense. But
I didn't give
we
the hate on Sammy D like you and the commish did.
Listen, he was 20-4. I was a big time fan when he was at USC. I used to have that jersey too. So I mean, I could wear that one if it comes to it. But I'm just
Hey,
saying that if
First
one
USC
quarterback,
by the way, to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
Another
crazy.
flex.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
seriously.
but I say both defenses are great, right?
Yep.
And what is it? Oh God, I wrote it down. Let's see. The Patriots. The Pats played 3 of the top 5 defenses in the league to
did.
get to where they're at. Like
That's true.
that's insane.
Name
And
those
so
defenses.
they both have good
and
defenses.
And
Let's go
Darnold-
with.
Darnold's bound to have a bad game too. He's bound to have a
There
bad
you go.
game.
That's what I'm saying.
Will it
I
be
am
this
thinking
one?
on the fact that both defenses are great. I trust Drake May, and Sam Darnold's overdue to putting the bed, we'll call it. So I'm putting my money there. I think that Sammy D will have an epic collapse, and he will not be the poster boy of reclamation projects that everyone wants him to be.
So
I feel like Roski helped you sidestep the trap that Chelsea just laid out for you, and it's a
No,
trap
mine was I
for
just
two
wanted
different
to-
reasons.
I just wanted you to give Chargers credit where credit's due.
Yeah, that was one of the options for the trap.
Hey, I'm a huge fan of the Chargers. Their quarterback probably needs
Quick clip ends.
an adjustment. But
Chris,
We're out of here.
editing
See you later.
The only thing about Sam Darnold, like, if he were on the Vikings still, absolutely he would choke. That team would choke when it mattered. But I'm telling you, seeing Sam
Poor
Darnold play on
Vikings.
the Vikings and seeing him play on the Seahawks, it's just different. It just feels different.
Like he's
this is
sidestepping pressure. Like he's cool in that pocket right
That's
now.
what I'm saying, and it's something about. I think it's just
Yeah.
the team, and they're winning. They have a winning culture. I know the Patriots do too, but it just feels a little soon for the Patriots. And they've had a lot of their defense has stepped up big time in the playoffs. They were not
They're real
a
good.
very impressive defense all season long, and in the playoffs, they're why they are here where they are. The thing against Drake May, he's done what he's had to do, but like you said, it's that defense that's doing it. So I just think they faced those top 3 defenses. They have not faced an offense like yet in the playoffs.
That's
so
true.
The Seahawks will be
That's
their
true.
biggest challenge offensively.
I think the Seahawks are going to win too. I don't know who I'm going to root for though, because I'm rooting for Sam Darnold just because of the hate he has gotten, and he was a
Uncle
49er
Sam.
backup for a little bit. So yeah, but I really like Mike Vrabel. I've liked that guy for a while. I know we've talked about him on here. I think when the game starts, I'm gonna be drawn to one team or the other, but I do think the Seahawks are gonna win. If I was gonna bet money, that's where I'd go. But I expected it should be a good game. I think it should be close.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting the offensive juggernaut that the Rams Seahawks game was, but I'm also not, so maybe it's going to be 31 Seahawks, 24 to the Patriots. I think it'd go with that maybe.
That'll cover.
Who's
I mean, it's 4.5 right now. So would you put money on the Seahawks winning by 4.5?
No, maybe I'm going to go 27-24 Seahawks. It'll be closer. JSN for MVP.
that
Or
was
if
my
I'm going
question.
defense,
Yeah.
let's go the safety, Nick Imaniori, the rookie. I just want to
Rookie.
butcher his name one more time.
Wow.
That guy's a stud. He's like Kyle Hamilton. He's that versatile, that Raven safety. So that's where I'll go. Who do you guys have for MVP?
I mean, it's
Drake
a quarterback
May.
period. Yeah.
Drake May will be my
That's
MVP.
kind of, I mean, it feels like, when's the last time a quarterback did not get MVP? I'm trying to think. I know Von Miller. I remember he got MVP in that Broncos Panthers game, right? But that's because the quarterback didn't need to do anything. But yeah, it typically just goes to the quarterback. So even if Sam Darnold's throwing to JSN only, I still feel like it would end up going to Sam Darnold. I hope it
What
goes to
about
JSN.
the deep cut? Desmond Howard, kick returner, gets it when the Packers beat the Patriots years ago, probably before any of you were born. But Desmond Howard got it. So maybe it's Rashid Shaheed.
Shaheed?
He gets
Dude
the
has
MVP.
I'll take it.
Oh man, he's
Yeah,
he's really good. He's so fast.
He's just a weapon.
he's fast. Yeah.
Well, according to our AI overlords, the commission would love to reiterate this one to you, Miss Lights Out. Cooper Kupp was the last non-quarterback to win the MVP.
Oh, that's
Did
right.
he really? He went. Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Oh, Stafford. Oh, that sucks.
It was for the neck beard. That's what he got it for.
That's what it was.
That's right. I kind of forget how good Cooper Kupp was.
Oh, that guy was
Yeah.
Just because, like,
monster.
yeah, that's right. Okay.
He
Sorry,
reminded
Eric.
the Rams too.
Yeah, he did. That was probably his best game this year against the Rams, which is kind of the nice. They show you up.
Yeah.
Any other Super Bowl predictions?
Who's gonna score first?
Sam. Ooh. I love
Patriots.
prop bets.
Me
Come
too.
on, let's do rolling.
Seahawks.
Heads or tails?
Seahawks score first.
Tails.
Heads.
Are you writing these? Oh, we're recording it. We don't have to write it down. Okay.
Tails.
The tails never
I say
fails.
tails.
Is that what they say? Tails.
First turnover.
Sam Darnold. Pick six.
First penalty. I mean, there's so many. First penalty.
Sam Darnold crying.
First player to score the touchdown.
Sam Darnold for the other team.
Pick six.
I'll hit on one of them, I swear.
That's funny. Why don't we go to, I'll say a coaching hire, and let's get your reaction to, I'll mix this up. I have an article that's in order of the ranking, but I don't want to do it that way. So let's go Mike McCarthy to the Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you think about that? Snooze fest?
We've seen what he can do. Yeah. He's been there, done that. Like, I don't think he's going to come in with anything interesting.
They fired him because he couldn't perform with Aaron Rodgers in his prime. And now he's getting old man Rodgers. And then Aaron Rodgers had a resurgence when they got rid of him. And what are we doing here?
Is Aaron Rodgers a free agent? Do we think he's going to...
He's a free agent.
You think they're going to try to stick with him? Do you think that's why they got McCarthy?
He likes the attention. No.
You think that had any reason why?
God.
I
can't think of one smart reason.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty disappointing on the Cowboys.
I still think that A-Rod should just sit out till inevitably a quarterback on a good team gets hurt and then come in and be Superman. Be the hero.
He won't.
That's the smart play.
And doesn't get him enough attention. He's got to be...
Nope.
No one's going to be talking about him enough.
Roski, what do you think about McCarthy Distillers?
It's a bad move. Honestly, we saw what he can do, like they're saying. It's just the NFL has evolved so much, in my opinion. And I don't think he's evolved enough as a coach to be able to lead what I would believe should start a rebuild with the Steelers. I don't think they're the team they have right now. They're not going to get far, right? So I don't see. They just need to start over.
Yeah.
And Mike McCarthy to start a rebuild, nah, it's not going to. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, I think McCarthy's from Pittsburgh, so this is like a homecoming type of hire, right? So, what did he get? Like a 3-year deal, I think, 2-year deal, something like that. So,
which don't even matter anymore.
He'll last one. Yeah, he'll last a year. I think
feels
max.
safe.
Unless.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even then, I don't see it. I do see Rodgers coming back to play for him one last time, but it's not going to work out. I really don't think it's going to be good for the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm with you. It was like Aaron doing the sleeping thing. They should have brought in like this young offensive, like wonderkin, bring that person in, someone who's running the, offensive coordinator, just to, bring some life into Pittsburgh. But yeah, that's snooze. What about the former offensive coordinator for the Ravens, Todd Monken, going to the Browns? 60-year-old Todd Monken.
Uninspiring.
Uninspiring.
Not even for Shedeur?
I mean, he's going to have to carry such a 6-year-old man now. So, like, it's I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all.
How long was he OC?
For at least 3 years, I thought. 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. So not like that long. He's not like a tenured offensive coordinator. Which is crazy that
So
60
he was
is like
offensive
so
coordinator
old.
in Tampa Bay. Also.
With Brady?
Just he did no, Jameis Winston, 2016 to 2018. And then he's with Baltimore for 2023 through 2025, so 3 seasons in Baltimore. Aaron, you won't like this part. This article says, but if he can't develop Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel or someone else, there's not confidence who's going to be that quarterback in Cleveland. Sorry. You can write the author of this article.
Hey, honestly, it'd be a blessing in disguise, just like it is for every quarterback to lead the Jets. Aaron Rodgers starts playing better again, and Sam Darnold's in the Super Bowl. So let's just get out of Cleveland. He looked good in Miami. We got to get off Tua. Ooh, now we're talking. Shedeur in Miami?
Oh, do you want Miami? Jeff Hafley to the Dolphins. Was he the defensive coordinator for the Packers? Is that who that guy is? Jim Hafley.
Sounds like the
Jeff
plumber
Hafley
that came to my house the other day. I don't know who that is.
That's hilarious. He was head coach for Boston College for 4 years. 22 and 26. That doesn't look great. And then past 2 seasons, defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. Jeff Hafley, I say who? Are you the plumber? That's another boring one. How about Robert Saleh with the Titans?
That's
that's your dream job right there. That's Chris.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about you lead us off? That was the best offseason choice for the team.
I just hope Robert watches this podcast and he was inspired by my take on the Titans and their young team and all the money they have to spend.
They have, yeah.
So, Robert, you're welcome, bro. Chelsea doesn't love it, though. Come on, Chelsea. You don't love it.
I mean, I like Saleh. I want him to do well. I think I just think the Titans. I mean, I don't know. From what I observed, the organization doesn't. That whole mess with Vrabel just feels like poor leadership.
That was a mistake,
yeah.
On the Titans, and I don't know if that doesn't change, then there's no hope for Saleh. I just don't want him to get burned by 2 bad teams because he's good.
And
but they really need who's he bringing in for offense? Who's he bringing in for coordinator?
Brian Dable, I believe, the guy that got a lot of wedgies.
True, but he's not a bad coordinator, right?
No, yeah, right.
Coordinator doesn't always translate to coach, so that
coach.
I mean,
True.
I'm rooting for Saleh. Let's just say that. And I like the
Okay.
Titans. I don't dislike the team. I don't know anyone on that team anymore, though. Like,
Mike LaFleur to the Arizona Cardinals. He was the OC for the Rams, right?
Yeah.
But Sean
Yeah.
calls the plays.
Mike LaFleur.
Mike LaFleur.
So Matt,
he's a
brother?
brother to the Packers head coach, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Shanahan
going
tree
where?
keeps giving though, so
To the
Oh, McVay
Arizona
Cardinals.
Cardinals. He's 38 years old.
That's what I like to hear. Some youth.
You.
I
That's
forgot
gonna
about
be
the
interesting,
Cardinals.
especially with the quarterback
just forgot.
situation. What are you gonna do with Kyler?
That's a
know?
mess.
He's got his work cut out for him. That's for sure.
So
This has got a tight
LaFleur
end.
was with Shanahan for 7 years and then with McVay. So, I mean, he's with those two offensive minds.
Geniuses, yeah. That's who I would have
Art-
taken a risk on though. Like that is the prototype for what I'm all right, let's take a flyer on a young offensive guru, potentially a student off of those trees. Like, there you go. That's the flyer I'm taking. Not Mike McCarthy retread who says he watched every single Dallas Cowboys football game, then later it's like, nah, I didn't do that. Just said it to get the job. Like, come on. Like,
Agreed. I agree.
this is who we're hiring.
At least, like, if he had maybe gone and coached some college or something and then come back, at least, learn some new
have to make the
schemes.
decisions.
Yeah, but I don't, what's he been doing?
Probably consulting with Sean. This article gives it a D-.
That's
Oh,
fair.
The lowest out of all
all of them.
10 coaching hires thus far.
All I
Yeah, but
can
he
say
told me he
is
was watching
What was Mike
Pittsburgh games
McCarthy?
again.
McCarthy, let's see. I've been going out of order. McCarthy, bless his heart. Where are you, Mike? He's 4. They ranked him the 4th best coaching hire, and they give it a B.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
maybe because it's like a
B
transitional
for bad.
period. B for bad.
So it says hiring McCarthy makes you feel like they're going to run it back. I don't understand what they're running back. With
Seriously.
a deteriorating 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
Nah.
They want to live in the
Yeah.
purgatory of being very mid, making the playoffs and losing. Like that. Unfortunately, at this point, that's Pittsburgh culture. Sorry, to our resident Pittsburgh fan, but like, we can hang our hats on. We're not that bad.
That's true.
We're just okay.
They're
okay.
They're good enough to not lose fans, but bad
Well,
enough
let's
to
go
not
to
gain new
their
fans.
not gain anyone. Their rival, the Ravens, hire in Chelsea. This will be for you.
Minter.
Your DC, Jesse Minter.
Sad. That's a sad one. I mean, we'll see, right? Because he comes from the Harbaugh coaching tree.
Mhm.
Minter does. So it's probably going to be a easier adjustment on him, learning all of the Ravens schemes. But I'm bummed. It just feels only 2 years. If we had more time.
Did you guys replace him yet?
Yeah, we hired I can't remember. I think he's an internal promotion though. But
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
we'll see. I think he's another. I think he was like an assistant defensive coordinator or something like that.
One of the quotes on Jesse, he turned a bad Chargers defense into a top 10 unit over the last 2 seasons.
He did. It was like, no one knows the team like the team that you watch, but it's true. There were these. He moved players around into positions that they didn't regularly play, and he literally worked with the talent and met them where they are, which was very cool to see. So yeah, and quickly he turned that defense around quickly after Staley just defensive guru out of the McVay tree. Also, sorry, I know he's on the Saints now, but sorry.
I mean, Roski didn't come to the offense. I mean, he didn't put him up. This does say, because the Ravens roster's loaded, it'll be hard for Minter to screw this up. But they give it a B+. B+
Okay.
pairing. One
We'll see
Harbaugh to
what he
the
does with
other.
Lamar.
John Harbaugh to the Giants.
I think that's going to be good. I
I
think
think
that's
so
a good
too.
unit to take over. I think it's
I think they're going to
his
give him
experience. It's
like everything too to make it happen.
Mhm. He's going to be the GM basically.
Yeah, they've been bad for
So,
so long.
which is weird though, because the GM is still there, but he doesn't answer to him. So that's kind of an awkward situation. But yeah, I mean, we talked about it before. Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterbo. I mean, you have a talented roster. You have money. You're gonna make the calls here. You're gonna basically have a say in who you draft, who you're bringing in, who you want to keep, who you want to go or let walk, or whatever the case is. Power of trading, I'm assuming as well. So I just think he has all the tools to make the Giants good again, and then potentially have a good, at least stable project, right? Probably not going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon, but at least have a stable project, something that the Giants haven't had in a while, in quite a few seasons now. So I think it's a smart hire. I think that's probably one of the safest hires, but it's also a smart one at the same time.
I think
Yeah, with
Aaron
how
has some
poor
feelings about it.
With how poor the Giants are and have ran, like it's a great hire for a CEO to come and stabilize the team and the company essentially of what it is. Is your quarterback better than Lamar Jackson? Nah. You have a running back better than the station wagon? Probably, because he sucked, and I had both of them. And Scatterby was a monster. But on paper,
Wait, did
King
you have
Henry
the
was
fantasy,
better,
Aaron?
and the defense was better. Yeah, I had
Henry
both.
played well once you were eliminated, so I'm
Once you were
telling you,
out.
it was a you problem.
I mean, if I was
The
Harbaugh,
point
though,
is that
you gotta
the
get those big
CEO they
helmets
just
on these
brought
guys.
in has a worse team than he did before and couldn't succeed with a two-time MVP, once in a generational talent in Lamar Jackson. So like it'll be great to help stabilize the Giants, but you were not going to have better talent than you did with the Ravens, and you didn't succeed there. So congratulations on being Pittsburgh. Mid.
I hate to say it, he did beat the 49ers in a Super Bowl years ago with Joe Flacco. So, I mean, he had some success.
I like to think he's also the person that cut the
Shedeur
lights.
beat out Flacco, so.
He beat out 80-year-old Flacco, who
Pro
likes to
Bowl
eat meals by
alternate
himself on the
Flacco.
road.
All right, there you go. Pro Bowl.
So this article, this is the #1 rank. They gave it A+, and they say Harbaugh immediately restores discipline and confidence in this team that's talented but underperforms. I agree. That would just feel like a smart hire with the youth that they have on that squad. How do you feel about Kevin Stefanski to the Falcons? Former Browns coach, 2-time coach of the year.
That
Browns.
feels like a waste.
I like it too.
I don't like it.
I
don't
like
Stefanski.
it. I like it. I mean, coming from a Saints fan and I like it, I mean, that tells you much, right?
Or do you
Obviously, I
like
don't
it
want the
because it's
Falcons to do
bad?
great. I mean,
Did he ever reach out to
if
Baker?
it's bad, yeah. What's that?
There's
Did he ever
drama
reach out
with
to
Baker
Baker?
and Stefanski.
Oh,
I
I
think he
think
tried to
so.
take the high road recently. I think.
I would
But
have
this
liked to
is
see that
Stefanski.
38-year-old one go there. That would have been nice. From the McVay tree. That would have been fun. You have
Oh,
some,
to the Falcons?
yeah,
Yeah, instead
I'm
of the
not-
Cardinals, right?
yeah. Like
They were
inspiring
probably
yet
looking for
again.
someone with a little bit more experience, though.
Yeah, probably.
Check this out with Stefanski, though. So he won 11 games twice in Cleveland. It's the only 2 11-win seasons since Bill Belichick hit the mark in 1994.
Wow.
Cleveland purgatory.
But he did it.
He did it.
Who was a quarterback for that time?
It also says he helped Baker Mayfield develop into a viable NFL quarterback, and they went to the playoffs their first season together.
But then he like burned him, right? He doesn't
Yep.
seem like a player's coach.
Nah.
Which
It also says don't blame him for how the Browns fell apart. Well, who are you going to
who else are
blame?
we
You don't
supposed
blame
to?
the coach at all?
Whoa, was he really involved in the Watson trade though?
Oh, Kevin wrote this
he
article.
wasn't.
My bad. I didn't see that he was the author of this. He gives it an A.
A++.
Yeah. It's off the charts. Who do we miss? Clint Kubiak for the Raiders. That's the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks.
Oh,
Has
they
it
did hire.
been- Is
Yep.
is it complete? Yeah.
He's the hot offensive assistant for this year, Clint Kubiak.
When you got that talent on offense, I could be the hot new assistant on the market.
That's true.
That's true.
Here's the play,
He's
JSN,
38.
catch the ball.
This confirmed they're going to draft Fernando Mendoza probably.
Oh, for
Probably.
sure. For sure. They would do that. And give him
So he
no one to
worked. Clint
protect him.
Kubiak worked under his father Gary Kubiak, as well as Kevin Stefanski and Kyle Shanahan.
Gary Kubiak
Oh.
was on. Where did he come from?
I think he coached the Broncos, where he was the backup
Yeah.
quarterback for John Elway. I think he coached the Texans too.
Okay, I just
Yes, he did,
recognized
if
the
if I'm not
name.
mistaken. And his other son is one of the offensive assistants with the 49ers.
Okay.
Yeah.
They gave it a B-.
Yeah.
All right, is that all of them? We did Munkin, we did Salah. I think there's one more. Oh, Joe Brady, Buffalo Bills. Their offensive
Oh,
coordinator
that's right.
under
Promoted him.
Sean McDermott. What do you guys think about that one? Joe Brady taking over the Bills.
I just don't even
it's
know
a
why they
safe hire.
hired McDermott to begin with. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I
the
agree. They
scapegoat.
shouldn't.
feels
More
unnecessary.
of the same.
He's 36.
Yeah, right? Like if you're gonna fire him, like just, do it. Make a change. If that was the whole point. You don't just make like a little
Right.
baby change and then
Mm-hmm.
it just felt, yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think McDermott was the scapegoat big time. They, the owner was bashing on, what was the draft pick? What's his name? Keon Coleman? I think
Yep.
it was.
Yep.
And I'm like, how do you do that? Like, he's still on the team. Like, how do you do that? It makes no sense. And
Yeah,
now
I
you're
think-
going to blame everything on McDermott. And yeah,
I don't
like it.
foresee a good future for the Bills, especially with like the new stadium, and they're going to be losing a lot of season ticket holders because Buffalo's a working class town and no one can afford to go to that stadium anymore. I mean, you're going to see what happens to teams when they just outprice their fans. And so with that change and this, I don't know.
Yeah, your fans come there and shovel snow so people
Yeah.
can sit down. I mean, yeah. So here's the reason. It says Joe Brady was a favorite of Josh Allen. That's why they hired him, I think. But their article goes on, this was a sham. The Bills didn't really try to consider anyone else. They gave it a D.
Yeah, I didn't know they let the quarterback of the team make these decisions, but the Bengals did, right, with Burrow. They got Burrow all the players that he wanted, and did not work. So
They're
we
still
shall
there.
see.
But I think Aaron said that Burrow's quoted to say they're going to run it back next year. Great.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Good luck with the same team. And your
That's one of
horrible
the biggest
defense.
losers here.
and still no protection.
Yep.
So what do we, real quick before, we have to look at Super Bowl losers, and I think Joe Burrow would be one of them, right? His claim to fame is that he got to a Super Bowl and beat Patrick Mahomes, and every single year since then, he doesn't even make the playoffs. And now we have these two new, younger guys. I'm not sure how much younger Sam is, but now they're, surpassed him already or equal to him going to the Super Bowl. So it's like, how relevant is Joe Burrow going to be? Especially when he's crying about, oh, I don't really have the passion for the sport anymore. It's hard and yada, yada, yada to play a child's game and make hundreds of millions of dollars.
I just think he's too beat up. He can't stay healthy, and it gets harder
Yeah.
every year. I don't think
maybe
he'll
that's why
play
he
like
wants
a
to
full
run it back.
season again.
He wants to run it back so he can retire early. Maybe that's what it is.
I think when you bleach your hair that much too, it just impacts you. I mean, it's got to like seep in there, weakens your immune system.
Trust me, as someone who
No.
bleached their hair blonde, this is true.
Listen, I hope next week you come to this pod with a blonde, either the beard or the top of the head or the beard, something, or a streak. You could be like
Right on the middle.
Guy Fieri. All right, last words. How do you want to wrap this all up, y'all?
I have a question. How much do you guys think Aaron practiced Tom Brady's full name in front of the mirror before the pod?
I think he
all
made it
last
up
week.
on the spot. I don't think that's.
If he
You-
did, the
You were
way he
actually
said
pretty
it, a few,
close. See, like what you aren't realizing is that I do take things to the next level now with the technology that we have. So I did take my child's iPad and I held Tom Brady's face up over mine while I'm looking in the mirror and said Thomas
there
Edward
you
Patrick
go.
Brady Jr. repeatedly.
See, I told you.
It's
I was
visionary.
close though.
And for all of your sakes, you better hope that the Patriots lose because that will be not the last time you hear that full name enunciated perfectly on this podcast.
I know. There's no acronym either.
That was really
that
impressive, by the way.
works.
Oh no, it
Broski,
doesn't have
stop!
the full
Stop!
effect
Stop
if you do an
encouraging
acronym.
him.
That's why I'm
feeding
keep
the
saying it.
Close it out with this. What dish do you take to a Super Bowl party?
Oh,
Sliders.
Tequila.
That's not a dish. It's not a dish. It's a beverage.
I pour it in a plate.
Sliders
like
sounds
dog bowls. Like, just lapping up.
and you lap it up like a cat.
well, my ideal one would be brisket, but sometimes I don't have the time to make one because it takes so long.
At this
So
point,
usually
usually there's
try to.
diminishing returns with the brisket. We've been promised and promised yet again. Promises,
we've seen
promises.
photos.
You will have it soon. You will have it soon.
Brisket's a good choice too.
Yeah, brisket's good. You can never go wrong.
What about you, Chris?
Well, if it's gonna be at my place, it's gonna be something on the grill. But if I'm going somewhere, I'm probably gonna take some kind of it's like chips and salsa, some guacamole, something like that. Yeah.
Something safe. The Mike McCarthy of dishes. Just kidding.
Yeah. Well,
Good dishes.
well, then we might be eating hot peppers outside because we like the trouble. We like the burn. I'm bringing sauerkraut and pastrami. That's what I'm bringing for everyone. Egg salad sandwiches, Super Bowl party.
It's
there you go.
delicacy.
All right, good stuff, y'all. We'll see you next week when we break down the Super Bowl.
All right.
Go
Go
Pats.
Seahawks.
Good.